Hello, welcome back to Food and Whatever. It is time of the holidays, yes. And many of you know what it is. This is pernil. It's a pork shoulder. Very, very traditional within the Caribbean Latinos, Cubans, Dominicans, and of course Puerto Ricans. I am going to do the paste first, and then I instruct on how to season it. Usually, you can use maybe like a few cloves of garlic. My older sister told me the other day I wanted pernil for pork shoulder, and I want it to be extra garlicky. So I'm using a whole head of garlic. Normally we don't use sofrito in it, but I'm going to go ahead and season it. It's not going to hurt. It's just going to bring more flavor to it. Kosher salt, black pepper, and oil. I have canola. A lot of people use olive oil, but if you don't have olive oil, it's fine to use canola. You just want a paste to be made out of the garlic itself. Once that paste is done, then we're going to dab the pork shoulder all around, leaving the fat part. You want to see more of the flip. I don't want to touch it yet. With a little paring knife or a little steak knife, if you have, all the way around, and you want to stick that garlic paste inside each hole, and you're going to go ahead and use the rest and cover the whole entire shoulder. We're going to put in the fridge for, I'm doing it 3 days ahead, so you won't be able to see this until Thanksgiving Day. So let's go ahead and start. I am going to go ahead, I already had the cloves peeled, an entire head of garlic. I'm using sofrito. My sofrito already has the salt. I am going to just use half a tablespoon of kosher salt. I'm going to go ahead and use half a teaspoon of black pepper. And I'm going to go ahead and measure out 4 tablespoons of oil. And to that, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of my sofrito, which I had previously done in a previous show. So I'm going to add, this already has garlic, it already has pepper, it has oil in it, it has all those very, very aromatic flavors to it. So we're going to go ahead and blend it up. Okay. Oh, sorry. Alright, so now that it's done, we are going to go ahead and I'm going to remove it out of my chopper right here. I'm going to go ahead and place that inside the container itself. And again, I'm doing it 3 days ahead. If you don't want to do it 3 days ahead, you can go ahead and do it the night before. You want all that flavor and the garlic, the pepper, the sofrito to really, really, really seep into that pork. All right. So now I have that done. Let's move that out of the way. And my cutting board, let's go ahead and shake. All right. This is a whole pork shoulder. And I have right here, I have the whole skin. We are not going to remove the skin. A lot of people do remove the skin to make chicharrón or the pork skin, but I'm not. I'm actually going to leave it on. Sorry for those who say, no, you have to remove it. I'm not going to remove it. I'm going to keep it on, and I'm actually going to stab it also through, so the meat underneath the skin will also get flavor. and also the fat on it will also help bake the meat underneath and keep it moist. So go ahead and stab it, and just be careful when you stab it so you won't stab yourself. You want to stab it at least inch deep, and make sure that your fingers can fit through, so that way everything that you have in here will technically go inside. So there's no amount of time that you can stab it. I like to stab it as much as I can. That way I can put as much of that garlic inside, and I literally find all the holes and just put it through. Trust me, if you have this left over, you can make pork sandwiches, you can make all the little sandwiches that Cubanos have, Dominicanos have, Puerto Ricans have, Cuban sandwiches, medianoche, I mean, name it. Alright. Now that that's done, we're going to go ahead, and you're going to, like I said, you're going to find the little holes. You're going to find them all over the place, and you want to grab, and your hands are about to get dirty, so it's fine. You're going to start grabbing and finding those little holes that you have, and you're going to go ahead and put that inside the pernil. Now that everything is inside the pork, we are going to go ahead and wrap it. Going to sit in the fridge and marinate until it is done. Like I said, I'm doing this 3 days ahead of time, so I'm going to go ahead and just make sure that it gets covered completely. And pernil is just not, it's not a Thanksgiving thing, if you don't know about pernil. It's in every event kind of food. We have it Thanksgiving, we have it in funerals, birthdays, just because. So it is a very, very traditional dish in the Puerto Rican culture. I will be baking this during Thanksgiving, so you will see people around us, around me and my boyfriend, instead of just being the two of us. And hopefully my mom will be able to be here on time and taste it. You'll see that it will be commercial. It will not be putting whatever, it will be the Rosado show. But that is it for now, and you will see me in Thanksgiving. So now we did the pernil for Thanksgiving, and obviously it's not the same show because I'm dressed up different. This is a pernil, or the pork shoulder. Gotta make sure it's 155 degrees. I cooked it at 350. Took me about 3.5 hours. It also depends on the size of this, and there's a lot of people watching me, so I'm gonna have my mom taste it because she is the head cook of the family. So Mom, can you please come over and taste it? You guys are putting it to my mom. Yes, mine. She wants to try food, but I'm the master of the kitchen. Okay, let me try it. Looks good, at least looks good. Okay? What do you think? Awesome. This is the best. Okay? Try that at home. This is one of the best Puerto Rican food. We always eat it. So as you can see, from me and my mom, and food and whatever, thank you for joining us, and as always, happy Thanksgiving, and have fun and enjoy. Now God bless you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Ven, dame cuerito, dame cuerito.